So today we're going to be reviewing our May books and opening our June books. So unfortunately I wasn't able to finish this one, and like it's not like it was bad because I enjoyed this story. This one, just as a recap, this one was about the three kids that used to be friends, and then they meet again, and then they run into another student from their school, and they see his murder scene, and they all have a connection to the dead kid, and so basically that's what it's about, and it's written well, and it's a good story, but for some reason this month I wasn't feeling it, but I'm gonna try to go back to this one before the end of the year. So,
okay,
I guess I'll give it like a 2.5 out of 10. Or a 5 out of 10. Because I could have tried harder to read it, but it was hard for me to get into reading this month. I don't know why.
Okay, so I had to read Unraveling by Karen Lord. And unfortunately I didn't finish mine either, but mine was for a different reason. So, no, so the genre, just to begin with, was I like fantasy, but like it has to be specific fantasy. Like, so this is like, it was like fantasy crime, so like it was trying to solve like something that's like beyond like the realms of like human, like, so it was kind of like already far-fetched. So it's just like not really my genre, and Amanda even said like she wasn't sure how I would feel about the book. I really tried to get into it and read it. I just never really wanted to, and I ended up getting like just to like a little bit past 100 pages out of the 300. I probably won't be going back to it because it's really hard for me to get into it. Okay. But that doesn't mean like the book wasn't bad or anything like that. Like it was like well written, but it's just like not my like the thing that I like to read usually. So it wasn't for lack of trying though. Like I really tried to sit down and read a lot of it, but I just couldn't.
I get that. I don't know.
I also didn't feel motivated to read it either this month, but I think it's because I didn't want to read it.
I think
I wanted to read other stuff.
I feel like it was just hard to read this month because we were kind of busy, and
the first week of the year of May we were on vacation. Or the first week of the month, not the year.
And
we were
then
on vacation.
We brought our books, but we didn't read them.
I didn't read it because I started reading it, and I'm like, I couldn't even focus or concentrate because, like, I just couldn't get into it. And
we drove, and it felt like the drive was too fast to be able to do anything for some reason. So, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, like, most of the time I'm pretty good about reading a book and then sticking with it to the end. There's only been a couple where I've had, like, put it down just because, like, I didn't really care for it. I got further on this one, though, compared to the other ones I've had to put down, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
that's okay.
That happens.
I mean, that's what happens when you're, like, buying and blindly, like, choosing.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of
it's a cool premise. It's just, like, not my cup of tea. So, with that, I hope our June books are better.
And that we
go better.
Finish them.
Yeah, mine looks pretty thin, though.
You can open yours. Okay. Mine's kind of fat, actually.
Oh. Is this soft cover or hard?
It's hard cover.
Okay, so it's probably not the one I was thinking of. We proclaim, but then it's scribbled out and says, she proclaims, our declaration of independence from a man's world.
Oh yeah, I think you'll like that one.
It's probably nonfiction, don't you think?
I think so, but I really don't remember these books now. I think it's a nonfiction one. What does the flap say?
Take action and shatter the glass ceiling with this empowering and optimistic feminist guide with insight exemplified by some of the brightest and boldest women of history. In an era marked by a refreshing sense of stagnation for women, Jennifer Palmieri has found a way to move beyond the bounds of patriarchy, building on the lessons shared in Dear Madame President. Palmieri, I'm really bad at pronouncing her name, argues that women have gone as far as they can in a world made for men and it's time to break from it. She declares what most women know in their souls but have yet to say out loud, that they deserve something better than a life where men hold a vast majority of the power and women continue to be undervalued. It is a manifesto for the second century of feminism that no longer chases a man's elusive path, book proclaims the value, ambition, and emotion women have had all along to change their world by changing how they engage in it. This book celebrates the accomplishments and history of the women's movement, and through personal reflections and stories of other inspirational female leaders, Jennifer shares concrete advice and insights she's learned from her journey out of a man's world that will inspire you to boldly chart your own course in life. Okay, this sounds really good.
I think you like that.
Hashtag feminism.
That one actually would have been a good one for Women's History Month.
It would have been.
But I just chose random ones besides the 2 Christmas ones. Ooh. This one's called The Other Side of Perfect by Mariko Turk. Alina was destined to dance, but one terrifying fall shatters her leg and her dreams of a ballet career along with it. After a summer spent healing, translation, eating vast amounts of Cool Ranch Doritos, and binging ballet videos on YouTube, that sounds like me, she must trade her professional dance classes for a normal high school where she reluctantly joins the musical. Rehearsals are nothing compared to Alina's past life at the acclaimed Kira Dubrow Ballet School, but the stage does offer more than she expected, namely her castmate Jude. Typical. He's annoyingly attractive, ridiculously optimistic, and worst of all, Alina might be falling for him. Yes. However, finding a new normal means making peace with her past and acknowledging the racism she faced. Deep down, Alina still yearns for the world of ballet she left behind, but what does it mean to love something beautiful yet broken? And as broken as she feels, could she ever open her heart to someone else? Lyrical, romantic, and gently humorous, this novel explores the beauty of big dreams and the possibilities of change and the importance of raising your voice. That sounds like something I'll like.
It was really hard for me to buy that book and not keep it for myself. So I'm hoping you'll let me read it when you're done.
Yeah, maybe you can read it this month.
If it's, like, really good and you really like it, I might just buy my own copy. Because it just, okay, I think I chose this one for June because June's recital month. So it kind of goes with the theme of dance.
Cool.
Yeah. But I swear, I thought I chose a different book for this one. But now I don't remember what book that. But yeah, that book sounded really good to me. So, like, it was really hard not to keep it for myself.
Oh no, we've got a friend coming
But
through.
the thing was is that we couldn't buy books for ourselves when we bought
but I bought books for myself. I bought us 2 coloring books. I bought 2 coloring books.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other Year in a Book videos that came before this one. I don't know if we put it in a playlist yet, but if we haven't, we will.
Be sure to look out for our review of this month's books.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.